Hey guys, what's going on? Fi My Pawn here, and welcome back to Go Create, the Goblin Baker stream. There was an attempt to try and stream this once before, but it ended up crashing, so I decided to wait a little bit, reload the entire thing, and try and get back into things. So if for those of you on Twitch who are wondering why I disappeared for a bit, that is the reason. But I digress. For this stream, well, last stream, what I do believe we did was we managed to produce the apiary itself. We also went about fixing up the villagers a roof for themselves to enjoy, in addition to just producing more and more honey. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to entirely focus on both the copper bees by introducing them into the apiary, so that way they are going to be doing their own business and whatnot. And we are going to mass produce honey, which is the biggest thing that we wanted to do. But hey, we do need more bees to do that, so we're going to try and get our best to not kill them, because that would be a very horrible situation. Because you only get those 2 bees, and I don't exactly want to reload. But I digress. The point is that we're going to be getting some copper bees for the apiary to mass produce copper honeycomb, which we will need to do in order to produce infinite forms of copper. So that is going to be the goal there. And for later on, when we do reach that point, we are going to, well, before that, we're going to probably mass produce honey, which is also something that is on the list of things that we want to do. But hey, I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens, because we've got quite a bit to do. And hopefully it won't crash like before, but we'll have to see. At the very least, my hope is that it doesn't crash, but we'll have to see. I'm kind of hoping, because if it continues to crash, we might have to postpone it even further, which I really don't want to do, but we'll have to see. Well, worst case, the series might have to go, well, I don't know. Well, we'll just find a new series to do. I mean, that's what I did with the Sevtech Ages series. Once we hit stream 50, I was just like, you know what? We've done a lot. I'm satisfied. That sort of thing. Although I am sad to say that I haven't completed that build yet, I must admit. The one that I had wanted to do that whole time. Although, then again, it was kind of an ambitious build to begin with, so I kind of understand why I didn't go back to go to it. It just seemed like a bit too much effort. Then again, could be worse. Could be way, way worse. Oh, apologies. There we go. Done is done. Alright, so let me go over the few key changes that happened. Because there is a few things that I did do while you guys were gone. First, I'm going to reduce myself to 8 chunks, so that way we don't have to worry too much about lag. So, first and foremost, you'll notice that the glass has been settled. That is because, well, we don't want mobs coming in here and causing a ruckus, so that's why I set things up the way I did. There is a little bit of a gap that, you know, mobs can check to see what's going on in there. There's also the fence gate, which is the only thing protecting them from anybody, next to the golem, but yeah, that's the sort of thing that we got to expect when dealing with, although, that said, we can now deal with raids quite easily, I'd say. The only other thing worth noting is the apiary, which I've ultimately decided to change the design of, because I had a feeling that we might want to change it up for the sake of just beautification, as it were. This is more so a personal preference more than anything, so you're free to opinionate on what is okay and what isn't, but This is how I like doing it, at the very least. As for future builds involving apiaries and all that jazz, I'm probably going to stick to design here, much like I got here. I may add doors to the design on the... I may mix it up a little bit. Like, I may, for example, take the apiary and move it around a bit, or something along those lines, but I haven't decided yet. I'm more concerned about getting the bees into position first right now, more than anything. So here's what I'm going to do to start off the stream. We're going to introduce the copper bees to the apiary. And hopefully we can start using that breeder to increase the amount of copper bees within that apiary. Because that is the intended goal. Okay, first we're going to need copper bees here. We are going to need containers. Okay, we need 2 empty bee jars. There we go. And that is 2 copper bees put into place. Now, all we got to do is, well, not only do we have to take the materials with us, but I am going to make some... I'm going to make some iron chain, actually. It seems like an odd decision, but there is reason for it. Well, iron chain, I should say. So, as you know, there is normal chain, there's ice chain, there's a few types of chain, but we're going to go with the normal chain here. So, we just need to get some iron nuggets in there. And we should only need 1 as we prepare an apiary. Well, not an apiary, but a beehive. And let's see, the tier 2 hive can hold 6. I think I can get away with 8 bees in one hive, if I'm lucky. Let's see. A tier 3 beehive can be made here. So I'm going to be making 2 just because I can. And I guess I can make some tier 2 beehives while I'm here. There we go. But yeah, these tier 3 beehives can hold up to 8. That's good. That works for me. And I do believe if I just hop on in, I would like to do a quick chain plop there. And then I will just put the beehive there. There we go. It does need to be smoked, though. Okay. So I'm gonna need a campfire then. And I should be able to smoke this. Alright, campfire. Okay, so not there. Okay, so we can make a normal campfire as usual. There we go. I do not want the bees to get hurt, though, is the problem. So I would like to avoid that as much as I possibly can. But we'll have to see. Okay, what happens if I place a fire just right? Well, hold on. Let's hop over here for a sec. Alright, there we go. We'll just mine that block. Apologies, lag. We'll place this there. Then we place the beehive here on the top. It is now smoked, but if I put a stone block... Okay, it can still smoke the beehive if I just put the smoke there. There we go. That works for me. Okay, well, with that, we can put the tiled glass back. And yeah, now we just got to set up the bees, really. Oh, right, we also need to do some proper breeding with them. Okay. So we can import them and export as we see fit. Okay. The import was unsuccessful. Okay, there we go. So you can only have one bee at a time? Surely not. Alright, hold on. Let me just, close that area. Okay. Ticks and hive. Okay, so do I need to wait for, Okay, do I need to wait then? I guess I have to wait for now? Okay, so if we wait, then we should be able to... Alright. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, that would explain it. Okay. Oh, I see. So, what it happens is, it treats the apiary as a sort of hive of sorts that can, it can pop into and out of at a leisure. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. Okay, now let's export. Let's export both of them for now, because I have a weird... Okay, so we have managed to... Oh! They've even made copper! Okay, well, this works. Okay, interesting. So yeah, no, they casually just make copper as they go along their business, which is really nice. I gotta literally make a room, like, right under this place as well, given this circumstance. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I can just start... Yeah, I could start picking up this copper if I really wanted to. This is a great excuse to use certain types of blocks in this area. Because I can actually produce multiple types of copper ore naturally. Which actually could be automated now that I think about it. Wait, hold on. If I let the bees pollinate the stone, and I get a system that places a stone on top of mining a specific block, I could theoretically place blocks constantly here, and it would mine just casually, wouldn't it? It's a very interesting idea I've come up with. Although, I will need to figure out a way to place the blocks in addition to that, if I really wanted this to be a idea that we come across. Because I could make this happen, if I really wanted to. It just requires a bit of finagling on my end. But hey, infinite copper, I guess. It's a weird but effective method. Although, in all seriousness, though, Oh. I'm good, stable, my guy. I'm just doing my own thing. Okay, in order for us to get more copper bees, we're gonna have to do some legwork. There we go. I believe I'm going to need to research the bee. So, first order of business would be to get a beepedia. And then capture him quickly before I forget. There we go. Regular size, health 10, passive no, lose a stinger, yes, yes, okay. The flower type is a block of copper, however, so that is a downside that we have to worry about. But that shouldn't be too much of a concern as long as I produce blocks of copper. And that's not necessarily meaning that they breed using flowers, now that I think about it. To breed, they require flowers of any type, it seems. Okay. Yeah, no, it seems like most flowers will work in this case. Okay, let's get them some poppies then. Okay, we just get a singular poppy there we go. And we'll just increase the number of bees that we get. Oh god. Well, that's not fun. That's a lot of zombies. It's a good thing I protected the area, like, geez. Yeah, if not for the light and the golem, yeah. Yeah, that could have been really bad if if I didn't build that roof. Well, I'm glad I did it. Well, more so now than I am. Alright, well, in order for us to go about the apiary breeder, we're going to need to use copper bee. Well, hold on. We're going to need to use a bee in this slot, a bee in this slot, then put 2 poppies in. Could you stop? Will that work, though? We are going to need another jar, it seems. But other than that, as long as we have the extra jar, we can make it happen. I think. Let's just do that. And make our way over here. Okay, we're going to need empty bee jars. And we're probably going to want to make more bee jars, actually. Okay. There we go. 16 bee jars, just in case. Besides, we're going to have to store multiple more eventually, so that's going to be fun. Alright. Now we just put in that, and... Oh, there we go. It just takes time. That's all. Okay, so you gotta wait until the various pieces link together, and then you're good. Okay. I guess it takes time, doesn't it? Hold on, let me get the, Yeah, there is a breeder upgrade, which adds additional breeders, or we could reduce the max breed time if we use a gold storage upgrade, some clocks, and some flowers, which I think is going to be more beneficial to us. Ow. There we go. We are going to get the Millionaire Shortbread here. Okay. But yeah, no, I think we're going to need to get some breed timers, because that'll just speed things up, I think. So we're going to need multiple gold storage upgrades. Specifically, we're going to need... Well, let's go with 3, so that way we can get a breeder upgrade itself. Okay. So I'm gonna need 4 upgrades, I guess. So 4 hoppers. Okay. Okay, 4 apiary storages. It seems like we're lacking honeycomb. Okay, that can be easily changed if I get my emeralds. We'll grab a stack because we are going to need to talk with the bee farmer. And we should be good. Here we go. Alright, if we go all the way over to here. He is not there. Okay, where are you at? Farmer. Here we go. Hey, beekeeper. I need as many honeycomb as you're willing to provide. Thank you kindly. And I might as well just take your entire stock of beeswax while I'm here. And I'll take whatever honey... Oh, wait, no. You don't... Yeah, you don't actually... I can't actually buy honey from you. Never mind. Alright, well, it's no big deal. It just means that we got enough beeswax and honeycomb to do our task. Okay, 7 honeycomb. And if we just... There we go. 1... Alright, another. And do I have enough for another? Probably not, but we can use the scraper here, I feel. Because I do believe we have enough to make it happen. But either way, we do now have 3 apiary things. We just need 1 more. And we should be good. Alright. But, alas, we did manage to get a 3rd bee, which is pretty nice. That's going to help us immensely in just using it in general. We're going to need some mining to be done. Yeah, we're going to put a copper block there, I think. Shouldn't be too hard, though, to handle this. But anyways, I can definitely automate the fact of mining ore that way, though, because the bees will just pollinate the blocks that we produce, which is actually fundamentally an idea we can get behind, because we got infinite cobblestone. We just need to make infinite stone in order for it to automatically produce and just continue to stack on. But anyways, I am getting ahead of myself. For now, let us focus on the task of harvesting whatever honeycomb we can gather before we need to, you know, make more, of course. Okay. Let's get into the mood of just combing honey. Okay. Okay. Okay, I believe we put these in here. There we go. Then we just comb these. There we are. Good job, bees. And now we just collect those, and now we dip. fact, I could probably make infinite materials using the, Okay, I think I got an idea on how I'm going to make infinite resources without even using honeycombs in general. What I can do is, instead of going about it like I have been, I can create a machine that automatically drills out any materials that is put into place. And it will instantly place a stone block if it is pollinated with something like an iron ore block or something different entirely. Of course, we'll need an infinite supply of stone, but that can easily be arranged, considering we make infinite cobblestone already. We just need to make a dedicated stone grinder, or a dedicated item, well, dedicated material that can make stone automatically. But alas, we should be able to make that happen with relative ease even. Okay, we're gonna just get all this honeycomb put away, so that way we can make... Oh, whoops. I want the Millionaire Shortbread back. Put all that honeycomb away, put the emeralds away for now. Let us put the honeycomb through their paces. There we go. And we'll just do that. There we go. Andesite honeycomb. And I guess normal honeycomb is made like so. There we go. Now we make the apiary storage 4. There we go. Now we just make 4 iron upgrades here. There we go. Now we make 4 gold upgrades. There we go. 4 gold upgrades. Now we can make a singular breeder upgrade. And we can make 3 breed time upgrades. There we go. 12 clocks is going to be needed. There we go. That should be good enough. This is going to make breeding this is going to make breeding much faster and much more efficient. And it'll just save me time if I do this. So, we put 1 in there. We put 3 breed timers in. And if we put the bees in there, and we get a bunch of flowers of the poppy variety, because that is just easily claimed ones. Yeah, if we just get a bunch of poppies, we should be fine. We did run out of a lot, because we did have to make the breed timers to be quicker. But that should be... That shouldn't affect us too heavily. I do believe. But just in case. Okay, so we got cornflowers. I guess cornflowers would be fine. Let's see. Normal Minecraft stuff. We've got a bunch of things. Let's see. We should be fine. Shouldn't need to do that. Or at least go that far, I should say. Okay, here we go. All we've got to do is just put in poppies, and it'll do the rest for us. But yeah, we get 2 bees in there. They'll do the rest for us. Hopefully it does its job. Oh, right. I forgot. Empty bee jar needs to go there. There we go. Now it speeds up quite quickly, as you can tell. And once we get 2 of an associated bee in there, it's going to increase the speed. Which is naturally going to make things a lot faster for us and ultimately get more bees as a process. If we get a zinc bee and a copper bee, we can actually make a brass bee. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, no, if we use zinc and a copper, then we get a brass bee. What does a brass bee do? Yeah, so a zinc and copper bee make a brass bee, or 2 brass bees make another brass bee. Its children can only make brass bees, though. As for what it can do, a brass honeycomb. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, so a brass bee can't actually affect blocks in any particular way, but still worth noting. Okay, andesite bees can't make anything. It can mutate stone into coal, though. So that's a fun experience, it seems. Okay, that is another bee to add to the mix. We're gonna put these bees in. We're gonna put in cornflowers. There we go. That is 6 bees. Well, that's gonna be 6 bees now. And we should be able to get 9 bees quite easily, honestly. Okay, but yeah, no, certain bees will be able to produce materials and transformations. I think we're going to be relying heavily on the transformations to produce more materials, I feel. But that really depends on us, doesn't it? Beaver bees, interestingly, will produce mossy stone if provided with lava. Diamond bees can turn lava into water. Dipiside bees, no. Emerald bees can turn stone into lava, which is interesting. Okay, enchanting bees, we don't need those. Ender bees can turn obsidian into endstone. Which, I mean, if we want endstone, I guess that is a way to get it. Not the best method, I'd say, to be honest. Although a Go Energy bee would be able to produce Go Energy just freely. Gold bees can make stone to cobblestone, which is not good. Iron bees have a 50% chance for cobblestone or iron ore. So wait, is copper just 100%? Okay, so it's 100% copper. Coal is 100%. Okay, so there's percentages where they might produce something useful and might not. Lapis is 50-50 as well, interestingly enough. Lead is 100%. 50% on nether quartz and cobblestone if we use netherrack. Of course, we would need to get infinite netherrack if we wanted to even consider a quartz bee. But it would be a good way to get quartz. But yeah, the mutation effects are really going to help us get potentially useful materials. Okay. Ow. Oh, ow. Could you stop? Okay. 2 more bees. Alright, so that is 6 bees. Okay, so I can make more here. There we go. This will produce 8 bees, and while we're waiting, we can import these guys. Okay. We just gotta wait for this guy to pop out, I guess. It'll take some time for us to get the imports going, but it's fine. We'll lock it for now. Oh, right, we should probably not break this because it's now, yeah, we should probably avoid breaking it if we can help it. But we should definitely make a mechanism that, I guess destroys the copper? Or would that break the system? I think it would break the system is the problem. So we'd have a bit of a kerfuffle there, wouldn't we? Although, that said, we could make a system here, couldn't we? I'd have to experiment, but I've got a rough idea on how I want to get infinite copper, essentially. We just need to make a system regarding bees that we can just automate, essentially. Okay. Take these. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's 8 bees currently, so we just need one more. We'll take these copper bees out. Okay, so we've got essentially 9 bees on the way. And once these produce the bees that we need... Oh, right, we need one more container there. But yeah, no, once we get the 9th bee, what I think we need to do is we need to make a little bit of a... Well, no, we need a beehive, I think, in order for us to even store the bees that are coming in here, I think. Otherwise, we won't be able to actually use the apiary. Otherwise, it's... Yeah, like, the apiary storage here won't be able to store honey, I don't think, unless we have a... Yeah, we basically need a, we do need a door to get into this thing. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. Well, all the same, we got the breeder going, so that's something with this machine. And, yeah, I mean, just finagling with this is the main thing that we needed to get done, so, yeah. At least we're understanding how it works and all the other jazz that's going along with it. There we go. Deal with you. Okay, and that is all 9 bees, I think. We're gonna ditch the dirt, the rotten flesh. Take these bees with us. We're going to ditch... Well, no, I can stow away some things here. Put the bottles here. There we go. Take that. We are going to need to break in real quick. Alright. Gonna put some glass here temporarily, so that way we can place the tier 3 beehive. There we go. I'm going to need that chain that I had originally wanted to put in there. So give me a sec. Then we should be good. Okay. Let's take the chain here. Just for the sake of looks. Here we are. Hop in. Place that there. There we go. Close this up. And now we just start importing bees. It'll take some time, but we should be able to get a hive working in here. And they'll start to... Well, once we deal with, you know, any loose stragglers here. Could you stop? There we go. Toss that. There we go. Okay. Okay, that should store 8 bees, I think. Yeah, so it's going to... That thing is going to store 8 bees worth of, workers, I believe. And they'll turn it into... Where will they take it to, is the question. Okay, so they take it in here. Why can't you put them all in there? I guess they're linked to the apiary specifically. Hold on, let me do a quick Google search on apiaries here. Hold on. Or better yet, I could just look at the in-game item, couldn't I? Hold on. The Beepedia is, or the 50 Shades of Bees, is a good way to determine how the apiary basics work. Alright, there's 4 tiers, okay. Okay, Okay, so you can put them in manually, it's just easier if you do it the way that it's done here. Okay, okay. So you can do it manually, it's just not the most optimal way here. Okay, Okay, so if you enter the hive, as it were, using a door, you can just simply go in there. Of course, they're going to need an actual door to go in, but I think I can get away by exporting these bees. One sec. Alright, well, once it's done its ticks, we can pick it up again. Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? Hold on. Okay, let's see. Okay, it doesn't really show anything, so I'm just going to assume that you just need to place them in there. So, before we go any further, I'm going to need a door for this, I feel. So give me a second. Let us get a dark oak door here. And I may actually take this time to see if I can't adjust the design a little bit. Just to make it a little more convenient for us. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to... We're effectively going to use this door as a means to get in and out. But we're also going to use it as a way to bridge the gap, as it were. So, ditch that to there. But yeah, we're going to basically make doors that go through. So that way we can immediately just go in and out to deposit the bees as we see fit. Okay. We're going to get another door here. We should only need one for this, but we'll see. And we'll use the honeycomb, as it were, so that way we can actually send these guys through with relative ease to boot. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay. There we go. Alright, we're gonna take out this tier 3 beehive. There we go. Do we have any stone on hand? No, but we can easily go get some. Because, well, we might as well. Okay. We get some stone here, we can just replace what we've basically taken. We'll put the tier 3 beehives away for a rainy day. Mainly to start producing more of that material, if we ever need it. Okay, anyways. Okay, we're gonna take all these. There we go. Alright, that's closed up now. Okay, now that it's closed, we just need to place in the bees. And we need to get the honey dipper. Nope. Oh, right, we didn't actually put in the apiary storage. Right, my bad. Okay, so the apiary needs to... Well, we need to put it here. So the storage is going to be opposite of it, so that way we can funnel out both resources with ease, I feel. So yeah, resources will be funneled out here. We're going to give it 2 blocks of space for each hive aside from that. But we'll definitely keep the tier 1 apiary and the apiary breeder together. There we go. And that will essentially be our way of entering and exiting this area. Okay. Okay, that's 1. Okay, that's a hive. There we go. Through 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Eight. And finally 9. Okay, as everybody tries to get into the hive, I guess. Apparently only one bee can actually go in at any given time, which kind of sucks. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to find out the, how to use apiaries a bit better than this. Does it just produce over time? I'm assuming it does. Going by, going by the 50 Shades of Bees here. Okay, we've already used the apiary breeder, so that's fine. Alright, apiary basics, okay. An apiary can only be occupied by 9 unique bees. This means no more than 1 of each bee type can be inside the apiary block at a time. Okay, so you need variety in the apiaries, you don't need a single number. Okay. So you can have varieties of bees, but you can't have a singular bee of any single type in any given apiary. Otherwise, it just becomes a cluster like this. Okay, that explains things. Okay. But that does mean that we've got to pick up most of these guys now. Okay. Okay, so you can have... What I can probably do is I can have 2 bees at any given time going into the apiary. Yeah, so I can have at least 2 copper bees going in at a time. And they will go in freely. But any more than that is a bit too much. Okay, we're going to lock this. And we're going to pick you up. But we can have 9 types of bees in here. But otherwise, beyond that, it's a bit too much. Okay. In fact, I might actually go to export you real quick. There we go. Honestly, just putting the bees in here is just enough to actually produce near infinite coal, or just near infinite copper. I'll have to give it some thought, though. Oh well. Okay, but yes, no, I can only get 2 of... Okay, so I can get certain types in there, but I can't... I've got to go with variety more than anything. Okay, so I can only go with variety. Okay, well, I guess that just determines whether I need different types of bees for this or not. Okay, Although, then again, at that point, why don't I just set this as, like, a, If I put a chain in the middle here, I could theoretically just hang the, a beehive here, and just have them focused on that instead. And I can just make rooms like I did before, but instead of making it an apiary, I could just make these, like, straight-up beehives that hold, that I could actually use to mine here. Of course, I'm going to have to keep it smoked, obviously, but I could probably easily mine these sorts of things here, couldn't I? You know what? That sounds like a better idea than using the apiary, to be honest. The apiary, I will say this. The apiary is good if you want to produce a lot of bees, or you want to make automation with the bees in a variety of ways by just siphoning the copper honeycomb through there. That can be an easy done task. But it's not going to work for the long term, I feel. I'm going to have to produce 18 types of bees, basically, if I want to... I'm going to need 18 types of... Well, 9 types of bees. I'm going to need 18 bees total in there for it to be at its maximum capacity. Which can be done. It can be done. It's just tedious more than anything. I would also need a filter for each block I'm going to be destroying, because it would require 9... It would require a filter for 9 types of blocks, above all else. So it would really depend on the Beepedia more than anything at that point, wouldn't it? Yeah, so... I could probably put iron in there. I could put redstone in there. Oh, redstone would make complete cobble, though. Skeletons would make gravel, which would be a horrible addition. Zombies would make cobblestone. 100% of the time, basically. Let's see. Oh. Blaze bees can make blazing blood, apparently. Brass bees can sustain off fireflies. Cell bees require redstone torches. But do they do mutations is the thing. The ancient debris, or DB rather, doesn't need it. Can't transform any blocks. Okay. So the coal bee can transform blocks, the copper bee can transform blocks 100% of the time. The beeper bee does not transform normal blocks. Okay. Emerald bee can make lava, which is not a good idea. Ender bee can turn obsidian into endstone, if we ever need that. I don't think we do. Okay, crystal shard bee, no. Fire bee, no. Go energy bee, tempting, but no. The gold bee would only make cobblestone, but it would produce gold honeycomb, so that's nice. Iron bees would get 50% at least, as is lapis, so I think we need to introduce iron and lapis at least. Lead bees are also going to be an addition that we're going to want. Let's see. Okay, a nether bee can introduce... Okay, so a netherite bee can introduce netherrack or gilded blackstone, which is basically gold. Pigman can introduce glowstone or cobblestone. I think we go for the more normal ones to start with, and then we'll go from there. Slimy bees can make slime blocks if they get honey. Okay. And we could also do with zinc bees, if we can get our hands on some. So basically, the majority of the ore bees are going to be helpful here, essentially. Okay, so if we get the... If we get the bees, then we can organize them accordingly, I think. That shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Okay, there we go. And if I am to go into the crafting grid... Let's see, what we got here. Well, we're obviously going to need more containers, because we got a ton of copper bees now. We've got a ton of copper ore to boot, so that's nice. We got some stone, tile, glass, put that away. We're definitely going to be using a tier 3 beehive, though, I think. Hive time modification, -15. Okay. Max honeycombs 10. Pretty cool. We'll leave that alone for now. Okay. Let us make a bunch of jars. And let's start releasing these bees. And just quickly gather these. Let us open our bag and put in the Beepedia, put in the Honey Dipper. Yeah, just put in some stuff so that way we don't lose too much. Okay. Gather you guys before you run off. Come here. There we go. Put you guys away for now. Got so many andesite bees. There you go. Put you guys away. Oh god. Come here. Where you going? There we go. There we go. Oh. There we go. Now we do this. Okay, now we just put those guys away. Now we just gather the rest of the containers. Alright, there we go. That is so many bees, though. Okay, we could do with putting the bees away. There we go. Okay, and we got 2 andesite bees, which we need another container for, so there we go. There we go. Now we just put all the bees away, and we should be good. Okay, we've got a bunch of quartz bees, we've got a bunch of we basically got a cluster of bees, which is good. We also got Styrigium, we've got fiery bees. We got a supply, putting it lightly. Maybe a bit too many bees, but hey, that's just how it goes, I guess. We can't hold up to 10 bees while doing this, but that's fine. Okay, we need 2 coal bees. We're gonna take 2 copper bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yep, we need 2 copper bees. We got 2 coal bees. We are going to introduce what other bee type? We're gonna need iron bees. I don't think we have gold bees, but we can use redstone bees, so we're gonna get 2 redstone bees. That is going to be 4 types. Okay. Okay, we got coal bees, we got blaze bees, we got beepers, andesite bees. Okay, so we need gold bees, I believe. Not sure if we can get gold bees, but we'll see. Okay, we've got... Okay, so we got normal... Okay, so we got redstone, iron, copper, coal. We're gonna need some lapis bees, I believe. So we'll get those later on. but we're also going to need gold bees. Okay, so how do we get gold bees then? Alright, we can get them the normal way. Okay, but we need to find them then. Okay, so let's go back all the way over to bee basics. Oh, whoops. I have been muted. I apologize for that. I had thought I wasn't. God, I keep forgetting that I have to press that. It's gonna get annoying. The point is that, yeah, no, I've been, God. I hope I wasn't muted for long. I keep doing that. God. Yeah, no, for the zone there, we are going to need to focus on producing iron. We're also going to need redstone, I believe, for the farm of redstone there. Let's see, redstone requires a block of redstone flour and a block of coal. So we're going to need a singular block of coal for a coal flour. Well, no, a flour for coal bees. We are then going to need a... Well, we've already got a copper block. We just need a redstone block. Alright, so one redstone block, and there we go. We're also going to need some stone. But honestly, I don't think we're going to be harvesting this sort of thing. Rather, I have a better idea for just processing in general with these bees in general. Okay, so we're first going to close this up. We're going to close up the sides for now, as I want to use the corners for the bees. Okay, so we'll put that copper there, we'll put the redstone there, and we'll put the iron there. There we go. And now, if we just place the bees in here with the honey dipper, we should be able to control these guys quite easily. Yeah, they go right in. There we go. There we go. We then set up the coal bee. Alright. And the iron bee comes in. And theoretically, all of them should just go in casually. Because they are one type of different bee each time. Yep. There we go. And we'll just let them do their work because they're just going to infinitely produce copper, they're going to produce coal, they're going to produce redstone, and they're going to produce iron honeycombs. And that's just going to be their job. Of course, we will extend the apiaries, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to dedicate them to certain aspects, and we'll have 3 types of just automation there. But I think the better automation that we're going to be getting is if we use beehives right behind these areas. But I'm going to get into that in a moment. For now, I'm going to take a small 5-minute break, and when I return, we are going to probably make another farm like this, but make it a little different. But yeah, see you guys in 5 minutes, and when I return, we'll get to that. See you in a bit. Okay, I have returned. Let us get back into things. Now, if I do recall correctly, they are going to effectively cycle through each system. Well, no, the bees are basically going to cycle through each time. I'm not really going to be concerning myself over the ore that they produce in this area, so I'll just leave that to them. Because it's not really going to matter, ultimately. It's more so just going to matter that I have them there. And have them producing something. As long as I got 2 bees in there at any given time, they'll be doing their job. However, I do feel that I am going to need to produce. Well, I wouldn't say produce, but I'm going to need to have them on standby to just... Well, I'm going to need certain bees on standby to make their... make the work of what I'm doing sufficient. Because if I'm going to make infinite resources using some of these materials, I'm going to need these bee types available and ready for use. To that end, once I deal with the skeleton, let us see what bees produce what. Because it might produce something useful. Okay, so... Alright. Blaze bees are probably going to be useless because they only produce blazing blood. Brass bees are useless to us. Cell bees, the same. Basically, we needed to dictate what is going to be apiary fodder and what's going to be actual useful fodder here. So we're going to need to make a dedicated... we're going to make a dedicated barn to coal bees, which are going to produce infinite coal. We're going to make a copper bee dedicated to infinite copper. We don't need a beeper bee. We don't need a diamond bee. Dipside, no. Emerald, no. Ender bee is tempting, but not required. Okay, gold bees do not produce any gold, so ignore them. Iron bees are going to keep getting their dedicated farm because they have a 50% chance to produce iron, which is still a resource that we can use. The same for lapis bees, they are going to get a luxury there. Lead bees are also going to get their own dedicated farm, so that's 5 types. Lapis, or quartz rather, is going to get a dedicated farm. Netherite, if we get it, is going to be given a dedicated farm because basically they will be producing gold from gilded blackstone, so that is something worth noting. Pigmen will also be getting a dedicated farm once we get a netherrack generator. Redstone will not be getting a dedicated farm. Rose quartz, no. Skeleton. I guess skeletons can be used to make gravel, but it's not worth making a dedicated farm over because we can actually grind that ourselves. So we don't need to do that. Solar bees, we don't need to do. Styrigium, no. Totems, no. Same for wire. Wither. Okay, zinc is going to get a dedicated farm, so that's 6. Zombie bees make nothing, so yeah. So everybody... There's going to be a few bees, at least 6 types of bees, that are going to be dedicated to making special types of farms, more than anything. And you know what? I might actually spread them out far enough so that they have their own path. But it should be fine. Well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Now, if I recall correctly, we're going to need to make the farm set quite easily. So we are going to need basalt bricks. We're going to need polished basalt tiles. We're going to need the glass, obviously. But we should be able to make the infinite copper a reality. Even without the use of apiary. Well, even without the use of an apiary. Okay, so apiary. Well, no, not an apiary, but a... Actually... honey. What can Honeycomb make? Honeycomb is capable... Yeah, Honeycomb's capable of making a few things. But it can't make honey unless we use a centrifuge, which is not a viable option, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I'd use a centrifuge or that stuff if I could, but I can't. Which kinda sucks, but that's just how it is. Okay. Oh, right. Resources. Need those. Okay, so... how is our honey stocks? We don't have much honey, so we're gonna need to connect the machines again, so we're gonna need pipe. From our bag, I guess. Alright, we are going to get some fluid pipes here. Gonna carefully filter all of them in. Actually, I'd like to do something before I do this. There is an easier way for us to manage this, I think. And because it's nighttime, we can actually fix this while we have the chance, so... I'm gonna actually do this while I can. Okay. Let's get some dirt, because we're gonna need some building material to work with this. And we gotta be quick because it's getting daytime. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the wrench here. Just casually place the dirt here. And all we gotta do is just place the fluid pipe here. Instead. And that is all we gotta do. And I'm just going to quickly place it like that. And I'm just gonna carefully take these. And, oh god, that was intimidating. Okay. We're just gonna carefully just take our pipe here. There we go. And just link it like so. Oh, whoops. And we're just gonna carefully wire this thing, so that way we can pipe out most, if not everything, through. We're gonna carefully just line these like so, there we go. And now we are gonna go down here. We're gonna remove the pipes that we don't need, or at least that I don't think I need. Oh, hi. Just carefully do that instead, so that way we don't hurt any bees that may come our way. Okay, we are going to take the things here. Oh, whoops. Put that there. Okay, we're gonna carefully just chop these. There we are. And all we are going to do is we are going to place a honey tank here. And can we place one on top? Probably not, but that's fine. We can easily just connect it. By doing this, I guess. And what we'll do is we'll just have a mechanical pump. Well, maybe not there, but... we'll have the rotational power going in. And we'll pump it through to there as we can. Okay, we need to place that there. There we go. And all we gotta do is just get this. Like so. And from there, all we got to do is just set up the wheels appropriately. And of course, we're going to need buckets for this, I think. Yep. So we should probably get those buckets while we can. There we go. Let us get the wireless crafting grid buckets. We should only need one for this purpose, just to make it quicker. But you never know. So we're just gonna make our efforts as much as we possibly can. Okay, there we go. Actually, hold on. If this is rotating this way, couldn't I just take those and do this? Well, maybe not that specifically, but if I go right here... no. There we go. That'll give us the rotational power we need. There we go. In fact, I could probably actually... hold on. If I take this out, take those, and I were to put the water here instead, and I were to put in dirt accordingly. So one dirt here, one dirt here. Then I were to put one block there. Okay, so that's going to rotate that way. So we do a shift one here. There we go. That'll get the rotation differently. There we go. Then we do a quick dirt up. There we go. Interesting. Okay, so we do have an option for different rotations. Okay, let us quickly bucket this, so that way we can set things up for the next one. Oh, whoops. We are going to quickly put the dirt back. There we go. Oh, right. Dirt there. Here we go. Then we get the water there. I guess we'll get the entirety stack of water wheels there. There we go. There we go. That's 2. And I guess I'll put the dirt back here, so that way we don't have it, but we can take the water with us. Here we are. And there we are. That's 3 types of water wheel set up. Alright, that rotates normally. This goes this way. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta find a way to get the rotational power to it. Okay, well, I guess the best way is encased chain drives, right? Although that's going to rotate differently, isn't it? Well, the easiest way would be to flip the rotation, wouldn't it? So we need... I do believe there is a way to flip the rotational pull there. Just give me a moment. I just need to think of it. We're also going to need a fluid valve, I think. Yeah, no, let's take that. Let's put a fluid valve here. There we go. Wait, what? How does a fluid valve work? Because that might determine what we do here. Valve pipes help control fluid propagating through. Okay, so... Input controls whether fluid is currently allowed through. Oh, I see. Given rotational force in an opening direction to valve. Okay, so... It can be closed again by reversing the flow. Okay. So you can forcefully stop flow if you need to using the fluid valve. Which is going to be required given the circumstances. So yeah, we're going to use the fluid valve to block flow if we ever need it. Or need to, rather. And this is just going to be perpetually on, so that way any excess honey just goes into there. Or any... We'll just store excess honey into this purple honey tank, whereas this will store it, you know, for the majority. To that end, though, we are going to need to mechanical pump it all the same. Then we shall get the fluid valve. Put that there. There we go. We should be good. I think. But I digress. The point is that we got rotational power. We're going to need to rotate it, so... Let's sort that first. Okay, to that end, we are going to need a valve and a few other things. Okay, so we're going to get a valve here. We need 3 copper sheets, okay. We do not have a valve on us, so we're just going to have to make it. What's that? Never mind. Okay, so we're going to need 3 copper. Thankfully, we do have enough copper to make this happen. Otherwise, it would have been a troublesome situation. Alright, let's place the copper in. That's going to crush slowly but surely. And once it's done, we can make the valve. There we go. This valve will help us open and close carefully. From there, we are going to produce a switch, which is 1 second. I know what we need, it's just whether I remember it or not. I believe it is the gear shift? But I'm not 100% certain. A gear shift swaps the rotation, doesn't it? Gear shifts relay rotation in a straight line. but it reverses when it's given power, which is what we need. Okay. We're going to make 3 gear shifts here for this purpose. Going to use this chance to also get up, so we don't run into any phantoms. Last thing we want is us having problems with them. Oh my god, I could not believe I completely forgot to turn it back to... I'm just having a bad time. I keep forgetting to do many, many things. Oh no. Pain. That's been going for 30 minutes, too. I'm really tempted to just scrap this stream at this point. Like, holy hell. Nah. Well, it happens. These fumbles happen. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do some editing there. Huh. Alright, well... Yeah, no, I'll just... Yeah. The footage... You can just say the footage just got horrible and... Well, we messed up. I messed up. Oh well. It's no big deal. Okay, so we're gonna place a gear shift there, a gear shift there, and one here. Right, we're also going to need to get our hands on 3 particular items. Levers, specifically. Okay, we're gonna need some levers, so stick and cobblestone. 3 should be enough for the purposes of this machine. And we will move on our merry way. Okay. To that end, we just put the levers on the back, turn them on. There we go. That will return the rotation to the same point. There we go. All rotations have been matched. We can now use a shaft here on each one. Like so. And then we can use an encased chain drive here. Like so. There we go. And this will allow for... a fitting set of rotations. Okay, just put that there, and that there. And then I guess we place that there. And we can do this. Or better yet, we can do that and do this. So that way we don't have to worry too much. There we go. That way all the connecting powers do connect. There we go. Oh, but then the switches will get involved, won't they? So we're gonna have to put them on the side, which can be done. Oh, what happened? Okay, well, we'll put this here. There we go. Okay, we then put the gear shift down, like so. Okay, we then put the lever there, turn it on, get the, where is it? Okay, it's chain drive on there, there we go. Oh, it just busts open, okay. I mean, it works, it's fine. Okay, we just put in the water wheel there. There we go. Oh, right. If we don't do it correctly, then it just breaks, doesn't it? Okay. So yeah, no, we need to break the gear shift first. Then we're good. There we go. To that end, if we take this out, because we kind of need to, we place that there. We then place the lever there, turn it on. Then we can do this. And it will provide power for all three. And yeah, we should be good to go. We just need to get some more andesite wire or cable. And then we can do a quick rotation that'll... Yeah, it'll just swap the polarity and just get that into position. But for that to happen, we're just going to need to quickly do this. And I think the best way to handle this, honestly, is just... Yeah, so for this one, we're going to do this. We're just going to take this out. We are going to have the fluid valve here. So that way, we can easily give this a copper valve. Okay, so we can close it that way if we hit shift. And if we want to open it, we can do this. Okay, so shift to pull it back, unshift to do that, okay. From there, all we gotta do is just take this one out by using a wrench. And theoretically, we just get the mechanical pump here. Well, no, we just need to wrench it. There we go. And it should be funneling in a way that we can just simply stick a cog here. And then we just rotate this. And no, we need to move this back a bit. Oh god. For now, just stick it back. There we go. We are going to quickly... Okay, we need to quickly get the fluid pipe here. Then we need to get the mechanical... Not mechanical pump. No, we need the fluid valve. Like so. There we are. Okay, then we place the valve on the bottom, I guess. Because that's the easiest way we can get it into position, I guess. There we go. Then we just cover that dirt. There we go. Then we get the purple blocks here. And I think that'll work. And then all we gotta do is reverse the rotation. There we go. And hopefully that fills at the bottom, but we'll see. Honey should be coming out of the areas, though, I think. It is siphoning honey from a few of them, but it's not siphoning honey from these guys. So we need to set up a valve here with mechanical pump. There we go. And then we should be able to siphon the rest with ease. So we're going to need another pipe on this side here. Like so. Oh, whoops. We need to take that. There we go. Put that there. Nope, not there. Nope. Again. Man, this thing likes to play wonky. There we go. Rotate that. There we go. Then we should be fine to siphon. We just need to provide it rotational power, which should be easily provided if we were to make the right materials. Okay. I know what needs to be done, it's just going to take a bit of effort to actually get it done. Okay, first and foremost, let's open this. We are going to need more chain drives. Encased, or, yeah, no, we need encased chain drives here. Okay, there we go. 8 encased chain drives, that'll do for now. We are going to need shafts. 32 should do it for now. We've already got the gears, so that should be fine. Alright, let's get moving. Oh, it seems like you guys might be hearing the thunder that's about to happening currently, so that's fun. Oh right, we're gonna need more pipes, but you know what? That can wait. That can wait. Right now, I'm more concerned about getting the piping set, so... Let's see, we need to set up something here. Okay, we need to get... Ah, are you kidding? What? Why? Why? Fine. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta get some andesite bees now that have decided to wander. Yeesh. This is why you can't leave openings. Bees like that try and find their escape route. Alright, beetly boos. Come here. Yep, you've done it now. Okay, well, we're gonna chop that out then. We're gonna get the encased chain drive. There we go. Okay, we're going to eat some food here. Get some Millionaire Shortbread in us. Here we are. Now we can run at full speed. The bees should be asleep now, so we should be fine to... Oh, no. Apparently, one of the coal bees is not satisfied. Oh well. Well, I guess we can do... Yeah, so we can do a pillar like this, I guess. No, like that. There we go. Gonna take these. There we go. I guess what I can do here is I can set up two big gears. Although that would look pretty gnarly, wouldn't it? At the very least, I'd like to get a small gear here, so... We'll get one small gear on the side, which is the requirement for this rotational pull. We're gonna put in an encased chain drive here. Okay, so... We're gonna do a rotational here, and a rotational to here, I guess. We are going to need the wrench here. That way we can do... Oh, nope, not that. Alright. What are you trying to do, Colby? Trying to cause a ruckus, that's it. Hmm. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, You know what? Maybe it is the simplest solution just to go with the large cogs, because it might just be honestly the better option. Because if we do this, then we can rotate it like so, which makes it a whole lot easier to just small cog it up by doing a cog here. And I think I can do a large cog there. There we go. Then I just rotate it the opposite direction. There we go. It's a bit faster than the usual method, but it gets the job done. And it still pumps, so that's good. And it gets the job done by getting bees in there. So, yeah, so... Now we just got to get the right side, which is right here. So we need to... So one block from here, so here, then. Or so I believe, right? So it's between the andesite and flowers, so it would be, say, between the coal and iron, so it'd be here. Or at least that's how it's interpreted. Okay, we are going to need to close that off before bees come in. But I will be doing an encased chain drive there. There we go. Because that will be needed. Okay. So now we just need 2 gears then. Okay, we then get 2 large gears. Like so. Then we do 1 small gear on the corner here. And boom. There we go. That'll just funnel everything into the system automatically, and if we ever do need to close it off, then we can. We have options, essentially. To that end, if we go down here, I believe, that is just going to start funneling honey through. And we'll just reveal that. There we go. And that should be getting a lot of honey, I think. And worst case, if we ever need to stop it, then we can just turn it off by using the valve. Which, I mean, works. We'll leave it on for now, though, because honestly, we could do with it. But, yeah. That is going to be infinite honey, essentially. Of course, we could use some more pipes, so I'm going to actually quickly go over that first before we do anything more. So let's go and get some more pipe. But we're going to need copper for that. Oh. Can't have that happening. Yeah, no, let's actually go to sleep then. We don't want that happening on our barn. That's going to ruin everything. Alright. Let's see. Okay, we got a bunch of parts. We're going to put those away for now in favor of figuring out what to do with them later. We still got these andesite bees that we didn't put away, so we're actually going to go deposit them right now. Might as well, right? And while we... Well, once we are done, we're going to check up on everything else, really. Okay. We will put the andesite bees back. There you go, you little ones. There we go. And let's get the coal now. Well, no, let us get the copper now and produce some copper pipe. Pipe is made using copper sheets and copper ingots. We've got currently copper ore in abundance, so we can use the ones made from bees, actually, to produce some nice little ores, I imagine. We will need to crush them first, of course. But that is just a natural reaction here. There we go. We'll crush those and we'll keep going. Alright, we'll grind those down into a pulp, get the copper ready. We'll go from there. Let's see, we've got a nice little crushed copper pallet here. Nice. Any more than that? Nope, just a bunch of 56, that's fine. I'm not looking to optimize this entire thing after all. Although, hold on. Can't I wash the copper? Yeah, no, there was another way I could make it, couldn't I? Yeah, you can use bulk washing to get more ore out of it, so what you want to do instead is actually toss it in here, don't ya? Yeah, you toss the crushed copper ore in there, then you get copper nuggets, which gets you even more, material for what it's worth. Which is way more efficient, I'd say. But yeah, no, it makes copper nuggets, which allows you to make more material, which just... it's a good stack. Oh. Zombie must be running amok, causing trouble. Kind of expected at this point. Alright, but yes... Copper nuggets should make copper ore quite easily. Now, all we gotta do is just combine the entire thing. And we get a bunch to work with. Okay, so we're gonna make... I don't know. Okay, so 24 is basically... 8 across the board, so we're gonna crush... We're gonna flatten 16 of these in the crusher here. Well, the flattener here, or whatever it's called, the mechanical press. We're gonna press out 16, so that way we can make a bunch of pipe. We get 8 per, so that's gonna be a stack of 64. So a necessary requirement, but all the same, pretty useful. At this point, I'm heavily considering just turning this machine off until I can, you know... until I can actually make this more manual, because this is painful, just losing all this resource. Yeah, I might actually disable this entirely until I get, like, a manual effort there. Besides, we got plenty for, Millionaire Shortbread, I think, at this point. We do not need more. We certainly don't need more for a while. Okay, we're gonna take these. Alright, let's make some fluid pipe. There we go. Alright, we hop up and over. We're gonna zoom over to this side here. And we zoom our way over to the farms. There we go. Well, all we gotta do is this. There we go. It's gonna start pumping honey here. And do the same here. There we go. Even more honey to add to the list. So as it starts to harvest, it's just gonna slowly start pumping it all the way through down. And we're just going to have a bunch of honey to work with, which is going to make our lives a lot easier when we're trying to make more Tier 4 farms. Which is exactly what we're going to actually be doing. We're going to make a Tier 4 farm dedicated to some of the bees that actually produce certain types of materials. And this is just going to help us even more, I feel. So, yeah. Oh, lovely. 1 second. I need to do something real quick. Okay, unexpected, but apparently a downpour is going on, so that's fun. Oh, joy. Alright, but yeah, no, we're going to need some... We're going to need to do some work, so... First and foremost, let's get out some corn flour. Let us get... Well, we're going to need more than this, so we're going to get 2 poppies as well. Okay, we are going to need... Well, we'll take the glass jars, because we can. And we are going to then need something else, I feel. Well, hey, at least the honeycomb's coming in clutch. So I wasn't wrong to make the apiary with this in mind. It's just going to automate bee productions, like, infinitely more. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Alright, but anyways, copper bees, that's what we want. Let us get our copper bees here. We're going to toss in the fluid pipe for now. Get all this copper bee. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we got the 7 blocks of copper. We're going to need a bit more, I think. Let's see. We can get a tier 4 beehive, I believe. But we're going to need some honey, so we're going to quickly go about doing that by tossing the bees in here for now. Except for 2. Well, actually, except for 4. Because we're going to need to breed some more bees, I feel, for this particular circumstance. Because we're going to be making infinite copper this way, after all, so... Yeah. Okay. Put in the bees. Split up the jars. There we go. Okay, so beehives. There is a tier 4, and you can get up to 16. We only need tier 3, to be honest. Because I feel like 16 is way too much for what we're trying to do, so... So we got currently 3... Okay, so we're making a bit too much, basically. Yeah, so we only need 1 more compared to everything else. Okay. We've got a ton of honeycomb, though, because of this, so that's nice. We should probably try our best to see if we can't get a little bit more bee types in there. Because it's going to be nice if we get more, I feel. Okay. We hop up and over. There we go. Get some power into our wireless remote, obviously. Slip down so we can get some rest real quick. Okay, well, we don't got that much, but that's fine. Okay, but in all seriousness, we set up the bees there. There we go. I've got a design in mind. It's just a question of whether I can make it happen or not. And, of course, we got the picker machine that we've got to do. But, honestly, I don't think that's going to be a worry, in all honesty, because we got bigger things to handle at the moment. We're going to put these honey bottles away for now. Yeah, we're going to have to organize a lot of things, I feel. But I digress. There's plenty that needs to be done already, so... we have no shortage of things to do. Okay, let's see. I could use a tier 4 beehive still, to be fair. Because it would increase our hive time modification up to negative 20%. Which is actually pretty good for a production rate. Mind you, we could introduce different bees, but that's probably going to reduce the, Well, actually, no. We're not limited to size when it comes to the beehives, are we? It's the apiaries that have that limitation. So, who's to say I can't just make a bigger farm for the bees? That is an option. I've convinced myself I'm going to be making a tier 4 beehive farm, and we're going to be using those beehives to make infinite amounts of copper and other things, I guess. Oh, lovely. The weather's picking up. You may not hear it because I've got a special mode on OBS, but it's really pouring, so if I crash or something bad happens, well, you know what happened to me. Weather can happen and do a lot of stuff, after all. So you never know what's going to happen. Ah, well. No big deal. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got these, okay. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 bees. And we're going to make more bees. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, we got 8 bees currently. 9. Alright, so that's going to be 10 bees soon. And then we're going to increase that to 12 bees, to 14. We need to get up to 16 bees, basically. And then we're going to be making a little grid for them to harvest copper in, ultimately. And we're going to be using those bees to help produce, well, constantly produce copper ore just through the mutations method. We want to abuse the mutation method that they have, which is infinite copper. And we're going to be using that to our advantage to get infinite copper, which will allow us to make infinite machines. That is going to be our main method of gaining materials, because I do not trust a picker system in the slightest. But we are going to need honey for this, so we are going to go over and get more honey. Well, we're going to need more honey bottles anyway, so... Actually, we can take the water here. And the... Yeah, we'll take the water. We'll down these, because that will just add to our supply of water. There we go. And then we can just use that as a means to harvest real quick. Alright. Nice. Okay, that's 4 honey blocks. Alright, that makes 6. Wow. I made a lot of honey, I think. Okay, hold on. put the torch there so we can see a bit better. Backpacks can go over here, I guess. There we go. Okay, there we go. And let's just get some more. There we go. Nice. We've managed to get 14 honey blocks. That is enough for at least 3 hives, I want to say. So we might be able to get another apiary if we kill another wither, but that's going to require us to get some more wither skulls. But that is not a concern on my head right now. For now, we are going to take the chance to get the honeycomb from the apiary, actually. Because it's high time we collect our progressive harvest that's been going on. Because we've been getting a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, we got 2 copper bees, we got a ton of honeycomb. So that's going to go into the system, and probably it's going to be introduced into the system in a unique way. Well, it's probably going to be produced under the various ores, I bet. As that is going to be our main way of distributing ores at this point, I bet. But we'll see, we'll see. But in the meantime, let us make a bunch of honeycomb blocks then. Because now we're getting a surplus of them, even. We haven't been getting a lot of lapis, though, from the looks of it. Have we not put in lapis honeycomb? I don't think we have been putting in lapis, have we? Oh well. Alright, a tier 4 beehive. Alright. Now we just need a tier 3 beehive here. There we go, for a tier 4. We can also make another tier 4, so now we can make 2 effectively. So we have a option of 2 farms of dedicated bees, which will produce more materials, I guess. Okay, for us though, it appears that... Oh right, we're only producing, Wait, what happened to the other... Oh, well, I see. We're producing iron bees, right. Okay, so we got a Okay, so we're going to need lapis bees now. So we are going to get 2 of the bottles here. Well, once we've organized things, of course. Okay. Let's see, apiary storage, okay. Okay, if I... Okay, we need to put in cornflowers again. There we go. Alright. We got a lot of work to do, basically. To that end, I guess we're gonna make our next farm, actually, now that I think about it. It's gonna be a bit different from what we had originally. Well, what we have originally, but we'll have to see if... I'm gonna have to test a few things, really. Because this will dictate whether I can make this automated in a safe way or volatile way. Because both are gonna be very interesting designs that require us to be proactive with our design. Because this might kill bees, or this might keep bees out of harm's way. But we'll see, we'll see. It depends on how far they can mutate blocks from. Because if they can mutate blocks past slabs, then we're going to be fine, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. We're going to need basalt brick. We're going to need the basalt tiles. Well, no, we don't need the basalt tiles. We need the chisel basalt brick. We are then going to need... What else? We're going to need stone, obviously. And we're going to need copper. The more copper blocks, the better. Preferably, we need 16. We've got 13, so that's close enough. And we want to sort of mimic the design that we got here, but we want to make it bigger. So we're going to go 3 blocks wide here. Alright, we take that out. There we go. And we want chisel basalt brick here. There we go. And let's see. I'm going to use dirt as a baseline here to help us align this. Except for the corners. Okay. How big do we want to make this? We are going to make this a... this is a 5x5, I believe. Or a 7x7. So... I guess... Yeah, so normally it's a 7x7, but you can conjoin these things. So we're going to make it 6 additional. So 1, 2... So it's going to be a 13x13 if we go further. Plus an additional 6 would make it a 19x19. So what we're going to do here is we're going to be doing a... We're probably going to do a 9x9, I think. Compared to this, so... So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, is it going to be a 9x9? No, I think it needs to be a 10x10. Yeah, so if it's a 10x10, then it will be, this middle block will count as 1, so it will be a 19x19 by the time we're done. So we just get the basalt bricks here. So it's slightly bigger than what we originally have, but it's still fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then we keep going with the design here. Okay. Now we just continue the design here, like so. And now we just make it a, we can make it the same size here, but just for the sake of room, I'm actually going to make it bigger. So where this is 1 block shorter, we're probably going to make this 2 blocks shorter, I'd say. So yeah, so from a 10, it'd be an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Well, actually, no. It'd be 1 block shorter, so there we go. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So it'd be 1, 2, 6, 7, Okay, so yeah. So 4 blocks tall. I guess 7, yeah. 7 will do. There we go. And now this. And all we gotta do is get the specialized glass, which is the grid glass, and then we should be good. There we go. Okay, we are going to need a lot more tiled glass, but that should be fine. Okay, we'll just go down here. There we go. Move on over to here. Convert all of this into tiled glass, because we're going to be using all of it for glass purposes. And we will make our way over. Alright, here we go. There we are. And we can just simply do this, just so we get the outline at least. And we can place the basalt properly. There we go. Hop over to here. Line this up. Carefully but surely. There we go. And then we can just toss in the basalt brick casually, like nothing really matters. There we go. Alright. And we're almost done. There we go. Technically, we could enclose this a bit tighter, but I couldn't be bothered. There we go. I just want to make this look nice, more than anything. Okay. Get those done. And finally... Okay, so... Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's a 10 by 10 grid. Of course, it's going to have some issues with placing the beehive. Oh, maybe I should have made it 11 by 11 then. Or even went with the 9 by 9. Ah, forgot about that. Could be worse. Yeah, let's just redo it a little bit. We can easily just cut this bit here, and we're gonna make it a 9 by 9. We'll lower the we'll lower the distance here by a bit. There we go. Take the glass where we can. Now, if we take out the dirt, put in the basalt. I'll still keep the size as I have been. Oh, whoops. Yep, we put basalt bricks in. There we go. I'll keep the design as is for the rest of it, but other than that, we should be fine. It's just going to be a small distance shorter, and we should be fine. There we go. Alright, we'll just gather the blocks real quick. And we should be good to go. At least I hope we should be. I do believe we need to tighten this as well, don't we? Yeah, we have to tighten this by 1 block, and then we should be good. Okay, there we go. Quickly gather that. There we go. Alright, we're going to get some dirt here. Make it easier on ourselves. Alright. Oh, we're also going to need dirt here as well. There we go. Chisel basalt block there. Then we take out the basalt bricks. There we go. Done and done. Cool. Okay. Now, if we take some tiled glass here, put that there. Then we place some tiled glass there. Okay. And we just casually place along here, and we should be good to go. Done and done. Now we just gotta load this up with glass, and we should be good. Oh, there we go. Right, we're also going to need to set up the copper blocks, aren't we? So, to give an idea, we are going to need 16 of these blocks. So, 1, 2... Well, we'll put them in the corner to start with. There we go, 4. We'll have 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we'll have 9... 10, 11, 12, and then we'll have 16 if we put them into corners, and then we can put the rest as stone, which will go here. There we go. And the rest will be stone, because it will be harvested for our purposes. Although, actually, I do believe I said I wanted to try a technique of slabs before I tried that. Because the slabs might actually bypass through and allow the bees to mutate stone block themselves, which would allow us to harvest that way. Which means the blocks will be more beneficial if we hold on to them for now until we find either one way to hold the bees in without having to break anything, or we find another method. There we go. Oh, whoops. Take the torch with us. And now we're going to need some, we're going to need a door, obviously, so we're going to have 2 doors, specifically. Much like we have on the other farm. But yeah. There we go. We are going to need some more copper, obviously, but that can come later. And all we gotta do is get more glass. So sand is 128. We'll gather those and process them. Okay, we are going to slip on over here. Apologies for the lag. Gonna toss all this sand in. There we go. And off we go. Man, it's lagging a lot. Alright, well, food is coming in, so we're just gonna eat that. There we go. Should be good enough to go. Alright. Once the glass is done, that should be good to go. We're going to definitely need more bees in here. So we're going to get some... We're going to actually gather the lapis bees, I think. And we're going to gather 2 of them real quick. So that way we can produce 2 bees for here. So let me go to the breeder here. Let's see. We've got 2 more bees here. That is... How many bees? That's 1, 2... There's 10. No, that's 12. Okay, so we're gonna need more flowers, I think. Okay, well, if there's any place I can go, it's here. Five. Hopefully this is enough. Alright, well. At least we're doing good work here. At least we're going to be making infinite resources because of this, so I'm not complaining. Okay. Hopefully this works. I'm kind of hoping it does. Okay, the breeder, here we go. And yep, there it goes. Okay, so we can use the bushes from the rose field to produce more bees, which is good. Gonna save us a lot of time and effort on our part if we do that. Do I put the blocks of copper in the middle, or... Let's see. Probably not. Yeah, I'd much prefer having them on the outside, because it looks a bit nicer. And the bees are less likely to go through, I feel, if the blocks are there. But we'll see, we'll see. But I'm gonna have to decide, am I gonna be using carpet to keep the bees in check, or should I use a actual... I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna try slabs first, but if that does not work, I'm going to probably just put carpet down, which is an odd choice, but a necessary one given the circumstances. Anyways, I'm dawdling off. I need to get my hands on that glass that's been cooking. Let's grab all that glass, because we're going to need every bit of it to make the tile glass for the bees. And we'll go from there. Okay. Tile glass. And there we go. That should be enough for what we're trying to do, but I hold no hopes. I'm kind of just winging it and seeing what happens. There we go. And yeah, let's just spam through. All right. And there we go. We're going to cut this out so that way we can go through freely. Alright, that is another enclosure of a beehive that we can introduce into the making. Of course, we're going to need to break the very middlemost block on the ceiling. Okay, break that. There we go. Now we get some light here, and we can put a glowstone lamp here, I think, if we really want to, but I don't think we have the luxury to do that. So I'll just abstain. But I'll still produce light as I can. But anyways. Now we need to make up slabs. I'm not sure which one we should go with. I guess basalt slabs would be the most fitting, wouldn't they? So let's turn these basalt bricks into basalt brick slabs. Because that seems the most fitting here. There we go. We'll take the basalt bricks. There we go. 54 should be enough for our purposes. At least I'm hoping it is. Ah. Ah, well. Alright. Well, if this slab method does work, then we have our way of, well, we have our way of producing materials in abundance. Okay. See, is any awkward looking? No, it seems to be across the board looking good. Alright. Perfect. Alright. We just need to put in 3 more copper blocks, and then we can settle... Oh, no, wait, we need 4 copper blocks. But yeah, no, once we get the 4 copper blocks in here, this will be a perfect place to situate the bees. But I digress. Alright, let's see. We've got 2 more bees. We are going to... Let's see. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 14, so we just need to do 2 more. There we go. We are going to... Well, once it hits daytime, we're going to try and capture 2 of the lapis bees to put into the system. We're also going to probably breed out 2 lapis bees as well, while we got the chance. So that way we can refill and restock our supply of bees. So that way, if something unexpected happens, we can retrieve our bees and have a safety net, essentially. Last thing we want is a total destruction of our bee types and lose every single one. But then again, that's why having 2 extras on standby is always a safe bet. But for now, we're just trying to increase our odds here. Okay. But yeah, no, we're getting iron, copper, coal, and redstone honeycombs, like, constantly. So that's a good thing that we have going for us with the apiaries, I think. I think you can only have 9 types of bees, period, though. Which is the downside, but... I mean, we can make it work. We can definitely make it work. Okay, for this, we're going to get some chain. We're also going to need some glowstone, I believe. Okay, we're going to take some glowstone here. We're going to need some chain. Okay. Gonna get 3 chain. There we go. That should be enough. We then got some glowstone here, obviously. But yeah, no. The difference between... Yeah, if we can keep it above the certain threshold and below a certain threshold, we should be fine. Okay, we got glowstone here. And with the 3 chains, we can then put a tier 4 beehive right here. Okay, there we go. Put the tier 4 beehive here. There we go. It is not smoked, so we are going to take this advantage to smoke this area in particular. So we will have that be a full block, probably. But besides that, yeah. We just need it to be smoked so that way the bees don't harass us as much. Okay, we need a campfire, then. We make a singular campfire. There we go. Cool. That can go through 1 block if I'm not mistaken, which is a good thing. And we need doors. We're going to get 2 doors, I think. As that will allow us to go through each area with ease, I believe. Okay. Gonna shift in through here, put the door here, put a door here. There we go. All we really need to do now is just put the bees into place, don't we? And of course, set up the area. Okay. Okay. Get all the way up to here. Because this will dictate whether we have made a new type of farm or not. So let's just hope we got lucky on what I am planning. Because if this works, then we've got a very vague but very possible farm on our hands. Of course, we're going to need a few more blocks, though, if we are going to make it a fully fledged farm, but that's perfectly fine. All we gotta do for now is just set up the campfire, which will go right here. Oh, take that. Put that in the offhand. Okay, yep, the smoke will rise up and hit the beehive, which is what we want. We are still going to need some more... Yeah, we're going to need more of this, so we're going to quickly... Okay. Yeah, no, that's gonna get a lot of copper, isn't it? Oh no! Oh no! Well, I mean, they're focused on getting in more than anything, so that's good. You. You. Alright. Put you back. Okay. Put you back. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh, man. It's really tedious just working in that environment. Like, jeez. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay. This should be 16 bees of, copper. Now, if I check the apiary storage, there's 2 more. Perfect. Put all of those away. We are now going to grab 2 bees from here. Okay. I need somebody from the lapis farm to come out. And we should be good. Okay, that's andesite bee. Oh, wait. There is a lapis bee on the loose. Somewhere. Where are you, lapis bee? That is a coal bee. Ah, oh, nuts. Did I miss it? Okay. I guess I missed a chance to get the bees. That's fine. I can always get lapis bees out in the wild anyways, so it's not like it's a big deal. But no, the biggest deal right now is sorting out this. So yeah, first let's set up the stone work. Because we're going to need to set up a platform for all this, naturally. Okay. Okay, we're going to want to dig down further. Just so we have a little room to work with. Okay, put the dirt back. Alright, there we go. Now let's see. Okay, that is looking like it's right. We still need some more... We obviously need more blocks of copper, because that is certainly not enough. But I mean, we could use the picker as an option. Like, they did say that the picker was an option for honeycomb. But we'd need to process the entire honeycomb, though, in a machine, which is not something that we are viable for. Oh, oh. Grab you. Wait. Why is... What? Why is there 4 bees in here that are not... Okay, so the bees have decided to swap places in a sense. Ah! You. Grab you. Okay. There should be 1 more bee in there that is not supposed to be in there. Supposedly. I think an andesite bee snuck in. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna drop this andesite here. There we go. I'm gonna use this chance to put in the andesite bees. All 4 of them, no less. Into the breeder. Oh, take that back. Put those in. Okay, we are going to need some more places for the bees to reside. But before that, let's go get some rest, and then we'll continue on after the sleep. Apologies for the lag, but can't really do much about it. Okay. So, if I recall correctly, the bees... God, it's so much things that I have to manage. Okay, let's go. Okay, so first let's go with the bee jars. Okay, I'm gonna need more jars, which shouldn't be too hard to make. Yeah, there, you can make more here. We only need 2 for this, so we're only gonna get 2 here. The rest we'll put away, naturally. Okay. Now we put the 2 jars here. We get the rose bushes, and it should work as intended. Yes, it does. The lapis bees will then grow at their leisure. We are then going to need a lapis block, so that way we can produce lapis honeycomb, which is kind of what we want. Well, it is what we want, rather. Because, yeah, no, that's going to produce infinite lapis, which is not bad for enchanting. I'm just doing it because it's fun. But, yeah, we then get some more materials. So I do believe that if we quickly... Right, we need to get a lapis block. A singular lapis block should do it for the farm here, because we only use 2 bees at any given time. And it's not like we're going to upgrade to tier 4 apiaries, I think, because they're just so expensive. Just getting an apiary of tier 2 or higher. That feels like a milestone that we do not need to go for. Okay. Okay, we just need to break this. There we go. Okay, we'll toss that cobblestone away. The copper has oxidized to high hell. That's cool. Alright, we're gonna leave those alone for now. Grab what we can, copper-wise. Yeah, and this is only gonna get more populated as we go on, so... Alright, let's take the lapis bees, and now that there is a place for them here, we are going to get the honey dipper. And we're gonna take out the... Oh, no, 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 bugger. Great. Of course it had to be you guys. All it takes is one swing. Pain. Sorry, bees. Yeah, well, you've done it now, haven't ya? This is why you can't swing carelessly in there. Once you place something down, you've got to move the bees. Otherwise, it's just going to be hell. Jeez. Okay, well, I guess we're going to need to make a new bee now. So we'll use the poppies here just to make a new lapis bee. We'll see what we've, We'll see what we've lost in the, as a result. It seems like we've lost, Seems like we've lost all of them, of the, singular row that we had. Okay. Well, it could be worse. Ah, jeez. This is why you gotta be careful, because the bees, they aren't, as forgiving as, you'd make them to believe. This is the safe option, just leaving them locked in and, clearing up the area. Like this. Okay, there we go. Now, all you gotta do is take the stone, put it all back. There we go. And from there, literally, all you gotta do... Well, first, we're going to get the, we're gonna have to get some new bees, I guess. But yeah, no, we're gonna have to get some new bees, I think. For now, let's just unleash the copper bee. It seems the copper bee is gonna be fine. We want the copper bee around because they're gonna start just roaming around, pollinating the copper veins. And it will help us at least garner some resources for now. But that is besides the point. Okay, we are going to quickly go over, put whatever we don't need away. Basalt's good. Salt brick's good. Don't need the dirt anymore. The torch has ruined us, so we're putting that away. Copper ore. Yep, we've got the copper ore, so we're just going to need to process that into something, and then we should be good. Alright, we just jump over here, like so. Toss the copper away. Well, no, we need to toss the copper into grinder, and then we can process it by washing it down. And that'll produce even more. There we go. And hopefully the bee has made an effort to pollinate some of the rock that's around. And we can make an effort to start rebuilding that stockpile that we had lost. Or at least returning some of the bees back. Okay. Apiary storage, we're going to take one of the bees here. Alright, we take some of the bees here. There we go. Okay. We are going to import a copper bee. Well, no, a lapis bee, rather. Okay. We are going to need another copper bee in the meantime, so we will just take one out here. There we go. We are going to link this copper bee temporarily. There we go. We'll let it pollinate while its friend is working here. Maybe you shouldn't have the scythe out, because that's that's a bona fide way to get that triggered there. But yeah, no, that's gonna just... That bee is just gonna pollinate literally everything, which is literally why I am doing this in the first place. We're actually gonna lock the bee in here, actually. If we do that, then we can just focus on letting the bee do its pollinating antics here. There we go. And it's just going to constantly make copper ore, I think, because of it. Yeah, no, it's just going to pollinate everything, I think, isn't it? Well, for now, we're just going to take the bee here. We just casually break all these. Put the stone back. There we go. Then we put in the bee once again. It's going to try and pollinate once more. And it's going to start producing a ton of blocks, I bet. As we just casually take these. Okay, so no, it pollinates a set amount of blocks before it returns. Okay, there we go. We lock that one in. And then we can just begin to cycle it. Okay, cool. Of course, we're also going to need to test that, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, it slowly just pollinates some of the copper, or the stone, rather. Which is actually really nice, I must admit. It appears that... Yeah, no, it appears that smoking is going to be pointless, though. So we're going to actually take that out, I think. We're going to silk touch this. There we go. It's not going to do anything for light, but that's fine. Okay. We'll pick this puppy up. Oh. Nice try. Okay, we've locked them in. Yeah, no, we get like a set amount of like copper as we do this, yeah. Okay, so there is some merit to doing this then. That's nice. We get some random little tidbits of ore every single time we do this. It's pretty cool. Alright, but for now, I guess we can leave these guys unlocked. Yeah, we'll leave them all unlocked for now. Let them do their own thing. No harm in it, right? And we need to figure out what sort of bee is in here. Apparently there's 2 other bees. Okay. That is your hive. Yeah, that's your hive, you guys. There we go. Not sure why there's 2 more people in your hive, but yeah. We'll have to check that out at some point. But for now, it's fine. We can worry about that later. Ow. You. Cease. One's man's trash. Ironclad iron chestplate. It's alright. Okay, we've got 20 more ore to work with. That's perfectly fine by me. That's going to get the job done perfectly for our objectives. If we grind down to 20 ore, that should just barely be enough for what we're trying to do. But we'll see. Okay. Copper ore goes in. We'll grind that down. We'll ditch the ironclad chest plate because that doesn't seem really useful. Alright. To that end, we then go to copper because we have 24 now. But I bet we're going to get a little bit more, so let's give it a minute. There we go. It's going to crush 23. There should be a little bit more, I think. Yep, just a little bit more, but it's still something. And this 53 is going to be multiplied even further, thanks to water. So that's just going to wash it down, increase its value even more. And that should be fine. I hope, anyways. We'll just give it a chance to wash, and by that time, we'll have enough copper blocks to facilitate a 16 copper bees, really. And then we should be good. By that point, I'll probably wrap it up, to be honest. Alright. Okay, that's 600 copper, jeez. Okay. Well, no. Copper nuggets, I should say. Okay. We just need these copper blocks. We're going to make one more just in case. Because I do believe that is the maximum needed to get what we want. Alright, time to set everything in motion. Okay. To start with, we need to place the copper blocks here. There we go. One here. And one right here. Oh, and of course one there. There we go. To that end, we hop into the little area here. We open up our bag full of bees. And we just get ready. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think you've decided on your hive. Okay. How about you? 2. 3. As long as you've decided on your hive. 4. Oh, no. Ah, great. Well, I've done it now, haven't I? I've lost one of the bees. Great. But actually, hold on. Can I... Maybe I can reset the bee. If I manage to reset the bee, this is going to be interesting. Alright, that's another bee. Cool. How about another? There we go. You are harvesting there. Okay. Gonna be a lot of bees in here, but it's needed. Okay, so there's 5 here, there's 8 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 8. So we've got 13 bees. So we're missing 3 more bees, but that's fine. We can easily work those in, or those numbers in. Just requires a bit of finagling on our end. Oh, there goes one of the bees, as expected. And it looks like... Okay, so it's pollinating some of them, but not all of them. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more leverage here. Or we're going to need to do a little bit more work, basically. Either that, or it is working as intended, and we just leave it alone for a bit. Because it might not always proc like I'm expecting it to. But it is procking, is the thing. Because if I check specifically, if I check around, it is working against like some of the stone. It's just the bees need to be closer to it, basically. So it can work. I'm just gonna need something to, well, it should be fine. I just need to filter it so that copper is the only thing that's filtering through. And we should be good, I hope. But we'll see. Okay, but yes, gonna need a few more bees to work into this. Oh well, no biggie. But yeah, no, we've got a possible infinite copper bee farm. Of course, we're gonna need a lot more bees in. We're gonna need a lot more bees, obviously. So we're gonna grab. 2. Yeah, we're gonna grab 2 of them for now, Because we want these two to copulate to get some more bees in both farms. So we're going to stick these bees in. We'll give them some flower work. This will bake up a 14th bee for the supply there. And then we just need 2 more for that. And actually, I can quickly go and grab another bee here. Grab you. As I get ready with, well, some more rose bushes, obviously. Because we're going to need more bees. Alright. Gather the flowers here. Gather these. Yep, just casually gather a bunch of flowers. That's all we need. Okay. From here, we just keep going. Let's see, we got 28 flower bushes. That should be fine. It seems that most of the flower bushes do stack, so that's good. Alright. So we need to go to apiary storage. Okay, we got 2 bees now. We then put the 2 bees in. We give them both flowers, and then that should be the 16th bee in the lot. We just need to prep these guys for, well, we don't really need to cycle. Well, I guess we do need to cycle them, so 2 bees are necessary. But if we want to play it safe, which I think I am going to from now on, we're just going to have 1 bee in at any given time. It'll just save us a lot of hassle and concerns. And for future reference, because given this did rise into a problem, we're actually going to make another set of bees here. Mainly because I don't want to lose my bees, essentially. Okay, so it's looking like, while I do like the slab idea, it's not working as intended. So we're going to have to do something a bit more proactive here. So give me a second while I go over to here to see if there's a smaller block that we can use. Let's see, what sort of small blocks can we use here? We've got stairs, which are not small enough. Slabs are usually small, but not what we need right now. Let's see. Carpet would be the most realistic, I think, for what we're trying to do. But I don't think that's going to help us in the long term. I think we need something thicker than carpet, I feel. Pressure plates would not be good. Trapdoors could work, actually. I might actually be able to get away with iron trapdoors here. Let's try trapdoors. Why not? Trapdoors theoretically have the power to do what I am looking for, and it's not as flimsy as carpet. Mind you, it's a bit, you know, weird, but I mean, what isn't weird? Yeah, iron trapdoors are just slightly thicker than carpet. There we go. You just gotta make sure you don't give it like a redstone, I think. Yeah, you don't give it a redstone signal, then you're good. And I think the best part is, yeah, you can see the smoke coming in from here, so There we go. Okay. Just gotta make sure I don't hit any bees. But hey, that looks nice as well, so that's cool. Oh. Yeah, yeah, this looks nice as well, so that's worth it as well. I probably don't even need this, but eh. I'm gonna need one more trapdoor, but otherwise, we are good. Yeah, I'm quite satisfied with that. Okay. Yeah, we'll work with trapdoors for now. Mainly because I'm confident it's gonna outlast, and it's sturdy to boot, so... I can deal with trapdoors as a means of, facilitating this sort of design that I've got in mind. Of course, it's nowhere near as efficient as anything could be, but, I mean... What can you expect from this, really, right? Honestly, I think I've got two little bees, actually, pollinating. I need at least one bee roaming around here, or even two bees roaming around, to pollinate the stone. So at any given time, I should have at least one bee overpopulating the area that I'm trying to supply. So we're actually going to introduce... Yeah, we're going to introduce two more bees, because one is going to go... Well, maybe not into the apiary, but... We're going to introduce two more bees, because that is simply just going to help... It's going to help pass on the pollen over to everything. So put a bee there. Put a bee there. That's going to be... So that's 11. Okay. And then this is 15, so this would be up to 17 bees, which is exactly enough for what we're trying to do. So this is going to work, and then we should just be able to get one more extra that is going to start pollinating all the stone, which will work in our favor. I just need to make sure I auto-target stone as for the drills, so that way they don't mine stone for some reason. Which has been done, to be fair. It has been done filter-wise. I just don't know if a drill can do it, though. It would suck if it can't, but, I mean... I think I can find a solution, either way. Okay, we get two more bees, and I guess we need two extras before we are good, because two extras are going to save us from losing the bee existence if there is a horrible freak accident. The last thing we want is one of those. Okay. They really like that block, huh? Well, it's not my problem. As long as they enjoy the blocks around here, it's fine. Okay. And to that end... Yeah, those bees are just still processing. Two of them are going to go away, but the rest are going to go in here, I think. No, I better close that before I'm here. There we go. How many we got? We've got 13. Jeez. I guess I could use my scraper here, couldn't I? Why not? There we go. Just a bunch of honeycomb. Why not? Okay, that's 13 bees, though. Alright, so we're gonna get a honey dipper here. Hey, you? Go to that one. Thank you. we go. Yep, that's 13. And finally, we take these bees out. And we got 2 spares, which we will take with us as we organize these bees into place. Alright. There we are. And this will result in... That's 5. That's 12. So that's 17 bees total. One of the bees is going to roam around like crazy, while the rest have their beauty sleep. And we're going to have a ton of stone mutated by the end of this. Not the best results, but hey. I'd say that's a potential infinite farm. Next to, of course, the picking method, which is going to be a chore, none the same. Going by the Honeycomb method. Which is going to be a chore, I bet, as well. But alas, we do have an infinite supply of bees now. So that's going to be fine. Okay, let's put the bees back. There we go. And let's ditch anything we do not need. Namely, we'll ditch the arrows. We'll keep this... Yeah, we'll keep everything else. Put the lapis bee away. And let's just stuff our inventory full of honeycombs for now. So that way we can deposit it to the base. And I think that is where we're going to leave it off. At least for now, anyway. Well, for today, anyways. Alright. We've managed to make a ton of progress regarding bees. Namely, we've managed to not only have we managed to produce bees that are going to produce a lot of honeycomb, but we've basically automated the process of honeycomb, we've automated the process of honey, and we should be getting a ton of that as we go through here, if I were to go through anywhere. We're going to get a ton of honey from the honey tank here. We just need to find a way to transport it, and worst case, we can always just turn this off if we want. So if we just do this, yep, there we go. We could turn that off, and if we ever want to just not have honey come in, there we go. We just turn it off, and then we're good. Because the valve can prevent honey from being taken, and that just gives us more reason to get honeycomb, so yeah. Of course, we're going to need to automate this process. We're going to have to add a bunch of other bees into this, but it doesn't matter too much. The point is that we're getting results. That's the big thing here. And the results are going to come in quite cleanly. They're going to give us a lot of honey and all that jazz, but I digress. The point is that we're getting a lot of resources, and I'm quite happy. But yeah, we can wrap it up here, I think. So yeah, we've managed to do all that sort of stuff. Next stream, what am I thinking? I think the biggest thing that we need to do right now, next to, of course, finally turning off that system, is I think the biggest thing we need to do is honestly processing honeycomb. So most honeycomb, as I'm pretty sure everybody is aware of, requires a sequenced assembly. We need to cut it with a saw. We need to spout Enderic Acid on it. And then we need to use a picker to deploy, so that way we can process something. The process is very similar to almost every sort of process. Some require more, some require less, I think. It really depends on what you're using. So for things like... Oh no, it's just a 2-sequence thing. So as long as you have 2 sequences of it, then you're fine. So yeah, we just need to make a process that works with it. Of course, we're going to need to convert it into blocks. Because that will allow us to repeat the sequence 8 times instead to get us something quite interesting. But yeah, we are going to be making a sequenced assembly that requires a saw, Enderic Acid, and a picker. We can easily make the pickers. We just need to make Enderic Acid, which requires... We require an infinite source of Ender, so we're going to need Power of Ender, which is going to require us to crush Eyes of Ender, which is a process that requires Ender Pearls and Blaze Powder, which we can produce with Honeycomb. We just can't do it yet. So we're going to make an effort to make some honey, or we're going to make an effort to make a crafting recipe to make Eyes of Ender. Then we will then automate the process by cutting and processing powder ender. Then we'll use the powdered ender with enderite oil to make enderate crystals, which is going to need to be superheated with super cake, which is made with blaze cake base, which is going to require eggs, blazing sugar, and... Oh god, we've got a process. Okay, maybe... Okay, we're going to have to focus on this one at a time, though. So, we're going to need... Oh god, this is a lot of stuff. Okay, so... So, we're going to need powdered obsidian. We're going to need blaze powder. Oh god. Okay, so basically, we're going to be working towards a blaze cake next stream, I think. We're going to look towards automating it. We're going to make an entire machine dedicated towards it. In fact, why just stop there? I'm just going to turn things off. I'm going to make next stream management, and we're going to we're going to turn this machine manual to some extent, so that way we can trigger on and off if we ever need it. But we don't need billions and billions of Millionaire Shortbread, because we're wasting so much materials just with this alone. At least I feel, anyways. We're going to turn this into an entirely manual machine at some point, but I digress. The point is that we got a lot of stuff to do. And I'm just rambling on at this point, doing nothing. So, we're going to wrap it up here. If you want to support me, you can support me on YouTube by liking, subscribing, commenting, and hitting the bell notification. If you want to see more stuff, you can check out YouTube. It has all my content, so if you want to find something, it's all there. If you want to support me on Twitch, the best you can do is follow or just watch my streams. Every little bit is appreciated, but if you want to help me out some more beyond that, the best thing you can do is just get my name out there. Point me to friends or some other people, and I guess we'll see if they like it and if they come back, but it doesn't really matter. As long as you guys are enjoying my content, that's all I care about. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone. And have a good day.